Good morning, students. Myself Abhishek Sharma from Mount Litra Z School Jhansi. Students, we are on chapter 5 of Indian economic development. In my previous lecture we have discussed sources of human capital formation, and basically there are 5 sources. And in my previous lecture we have also discussed expenditure on education and expenditure on health. Today we are going to discuss expenditure on the job training, on migration and on information. So starting with on the job training. As stated earlier, productivity of physical capital is substantially enhanced with the improvement in human capital. Due to this reason, many people provide on the job training to their workers. Such training has the advantage that it can be provided fast and without much cost. It increases the skill and efficiency of the worker and leads to an increase in the productions and productivity. On-the-job training may take different forms. A worker may be trained in firm itself under the supervision of a skilled worker. Workers may be sent for off-campus training. After on-the-job training of employees, firm insists that workers should work for a specific period of time so that it can recover the benefits of the enhanced productivity owing to the training. Now let's move on the migration. People migrate from one place to another in search of better jobs that fetch them higher salaries. Unemployed people from rural areas migrate to urban area in search of jobs. Technically qualified people like engineers, doctors, CA, etc. migrate to the other countries because of higher pay scale and they may get in such other countries. Migration in both the case involves two kinds of cost. Cost of transportation from one place to another and higher cost of living in the migrated place. Expenditure on migration is a source of human capital formation as enhanced earnings in the migrated place is more than the increase in cost due to migration. Now the last is expenditure on information. Expenditure is incurred to acquire information relating to labor market and other market. It involves amount spent on seeking information about educational institutions, their educational standards and cost of education. Next is information is necessary to make decision regarding investment in human capital as well as for efficient use of the acquired human capital stock. Let's take an example. People want to know the level of salaries, pay scale associated with various types of jobs, whether the educational institutions provide the right type of employable skills and at what cost. So these were some sources of human capital formation. Once again I repeat just for your revision. Expenditure on education, it increases future income and raise the living standards. Expenditure on health, it helps to build productive labor force and improve quality of life. On the job training, it increases the skills, talent, attributes and efficiency of workers. Now the expenditure on migration, it helps to increase earnings in migrated place. And last is expenditure on information. It helps to make decision in investment in human capital. Expenditure is incurred to acquire information relating to the labor market and other types of market. It involves amount spent on seeking information about educational institutions, their educational standards and cost of education. Information is necessary to make decisions regarding investment in human capital as well as for efficient use of the acquired human capital stock. So these were the 5 sources of human capital formation, and human capital formation refers to the development of abilities and skills among the population of the country. It is the process of acquiring and increasing the number of persons who have the skills, education and experience. It is also associated with the investment in man and his development as creative resources. So that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.